So I'm going to share this, and then I start with the 23rd Psalm. I hope everybody's having a great morning. I feel so rested. Oh my goodness. As you guys know, I work a lot. I'm busy. I've got the kids, I've got all those different YouTube channels. I've got other projects I'm working on. I've got things coming out in the fall. I have a lot of incredible things happening. So, and then I'm a workaholic, so I barely get any sleep by choice because that's what I do. But yesterday I got like the most peaceful, beautiful rest ever. And I woke up like, oh my God, what time is it? I'm like, I can't believe I slept that long. I was like, oh. Like I always tell you guys, like God is going to make you do things. Even if you're like, no, I don't need sleep. I don't need this. God's like, nah, sit your butt down and sleep. I notice like when I really overdo it and Spirit's like, sit your butt down, and I don't, they like give me a cold. So I have to sit my butt down. So I'm like, no, I'm going to listen. Welcome to the Sunday Tarot Messages. I hope everybody's doing great this morning. I'm just sharing this. I'm not texting. I'm just sharing this out. I am live. Hey, Queen Watkins. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. So I was just holding the phone. That's why I was able to see Queen Watkins' comment. But good morning to everybody. But throughout the live, I see I'm far, far away from the camera. So I need some specs to be able to see that far away. So some of the people that I know, like I can make out what their name is. That's why I say good morning to them, so nobody feels some type of way, okay? I'm not the type of person that excludes people. I actually go out of my way to be inclusive. So that's something I don't do. Unless I literally like have a beef with you, you're included. Like, unless you've literally done something to me, I like everybody. So some people feel like, well, she's saying good morning to Wendy, or she's saying good morning to Nalasia, but she's not saying good morning to me. It's because I can't see who you are. Some of you are new here, so please, nobody take offense. Like I said, there's some people who feel empowered by being mean to people for no reason, or they feel empowered by, being toxic, or, you can't sit at this table. I don't, that doesn't make me feel good. That makes me want to throw up. I would be ashamed of myself if I did something like that. That would cause me to feel shame. So I just don't do that. Literally everybody is welcome on this channel. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what language you speak, what race you are, if you're short, you're tall, you're fat, you're skinny, you're gay, you're straight, what religion you are. Everybody is welcome here. Okay. Okay. So I do start with the 23rd Psalm. I recite it 3 times, so that is what I'm going to do. I just need to find one that has writing that I can read. When I get a good 5 minutes to myself, I plan to go to an eye doctor and see about getting some specs so that I can see in the distance. I mean, I can see if something's like right here, but if it's like, 2 arm lengths away and it's tiny little writing, I can't see it. So I think my eyesight is great, but I think it's just, I can't see little writing across the room. Okay, The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so I hope everybody had a wonderful week. I had an amazing week, very productive, got a lot done. Yeah. A lot of things came out, a lot of stuff came out. Yeah, I had some people emailing me. They were like, I don't want to be involved. The person behind it is so-and-so. I didn't respond to the email, but thank you for, so the two people that emailed me, thank you so much for emailing me that. I did forward the emails to the correct person. Thank you for telling me this, because it's like, I already knew, but you know, the way that I know things, you know, sometimes that doesn't hold up in the court of law, you know. Your spirit guides telling you, or a psychic, you being a psychic doesn't always, you know, hold up in the court of law. you need, you know, you need that, you know, that paper trail, that hard copy. So thank you for giving me the hard copy. I pay for website security. So you have to, when you operate a website or anything, you have to have web security, and any like third parties or anything it infiltrates, it comes along with an upgraded package that it's mandatory. So that mandatory package, you have to, where you can gain access to the IP addresses, right? So all the IP addresses are available to you, just in case. Okay, so enough about that. But yes, I had a wonderful week. I had an amazing week. It was a productive week. I was all hopped up on delicious pot pie soup and other yummy things. I'm a creature of habit. Maybe some of you guys are too. So I like kind of stick to the same types of things. Maybe you guys do that too. I was like, you know what? This week, I want to try things that I've never tried before. And I did, and it turns out we loved it. Maxie, do you love pot pie soup? The yummy soup? Is that your favorite?
Yeah.
He said, Mom, it's so yummy. Can you make that again? And I did. Okay, so it's been the whole week of hopped up on pot pie soup. If you guys have not, it's so easy to make. It's just, so I personally, I liked because I'm from a small town and I didn't grow up on like fast food and things like that. I like to cook my own food. Like I prefer to cook my own food. So some of you could just take some chicken thighs and just, bake it, season it up good, bake it in the oven, and then, pull it apart and put it in the pot. Some people do a rotisserie chicken. So it's very simple and easy, I guess, to do just to buy a already cooked rotisserie chicken. You just need a pack of frozen peas and carrots. You need celery, onion, garlic, chicken bouillon or chicken stock. I like to use chicken bouillon because then I can control the flavor and then the amount of water. You need heavy cream, and some water, salt and pepper, of course, and anything else that you guys, some people add a bay leaf, some people add a piece of bacon, some, people do it, but I did it this simple way and it turned out so delicious. And of course I made some butter biscuits to go with it. Okay. So enough about that. Let's start with the Loving Words from Jesus cards. Welcome to the Sunday Tarot Messages. I'm Jamie Zebra 23. Good morning, everyone. I love all of your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the love on my other channels as well. Thank you. Thank you. Be not afraid, only believe. Mark chapter 5, verse 36. Be not afraid, only believe. So when I see that, this is what I think. So these messages, the scriptures, depending on what you're going through, it would be pertaining to, right? So instantly what I got from this message, from this scripture is, you have something really incredible about to happen. Don't let it make you afraid. You have something really incredible that's about to happen, like something like out of this world. You guys could be getting a very, very large deposit of money in your bank accounts. You guys could be getting a letter of it, like something to where a contract could go through, something to where you guys are going to be like, do I deserve this? Do I deserve this? Yes, you do deserve this. Yes, you've asked for this breakthrough. Now believe. Be thankful and believe. Okay. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. John chapter 10, verse 11. So some of you, maybe your sheep are your children. Maybe your sheep are the community. Maybe your sheep, of course, we're talking about Jesus Christ and us as the sheep, right? So it's just saying, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. So just a reminder that Jesus gave his life for us to live, to flourish, to be well. There was a sacrifice here. Like I always tell you guys, do we let the enemy win? Never. How I'm interpreting this is that you guys have huge breakthroughs coming in. Follow through with these breakthroughs. Safe is easy. Some of you have to get out of this safe zone and do something incredible, do something extraordinary, change your situation. Some of you may be, reluctant to do this. And I am picking up as I am reading these cards. Other people know your heavenly Father knoweth you have need of all of these things. Matthew chapter 6, verse 32. So all of the things that you need, God, Jesus Christ, they know that you need these things and they're working on it. They're working on it. Rome wasn't built in a day. So they're working on it. But what I'm getting here is some of you are like, but to get to the next level, I would need A, B, C, and D. But to get to the next level, I would need this to happen first. That's what your human mind thinks. That is something that your human mind is thinking, but there's nothing God can't do. God can make a way. Where there is no door, God can make a door. Where there's no window, God will make a window. So you're putting limitations on yourself. Most of you guys know my story. So I'm not going to go into it, but there was no window, there was no door. God made a window, God made a door, God made a road, God made a highway, God made a car for me to drive. Like, where it was a wing and a prayer, literally a wing and no wings in a prayer. God made a way. So if God can make a way for me, God can make a way for you, right? So all things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing you shall receive. Matthew chapter 1, verse 22. So again, when you pray, we go over this every week. When you pray, you have to actually believe in what you're praying for. If you believe in what you're praying for, then you got it. Then you got it. I am so grateful to my grandmother for instilling faith into me and my siblings, because we know for sure, that God, the angels, they got our back. Like that there's nothing that they can't do. So we know whatever, how big or how small it is, if we pray for it, we're getting it. Of course, if it's of our highest good. Of course, you should never pray to hurt anybody, right? Those things don't get granted. Not by God, at least. Okay. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week. What does the collective need to know right now? There is somebody who is trying, I will tell you this, somebody's trying to mess with your root chakra. They couldn't mess with your crown chakra. They couldn't mess with your third eye. They couldn't mess with your throat chakra. They couldn't mess with your safety. They couldn't mess with all of these things that they tried to. So now they're trying to come for your finances, just so you know. So just, do some clearing work, pray, clear it, use candles, whatever. There's a million ways to clear it. Use any one of those. So that's what they're doing now, but it's going right back. Let's see. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. Your home is protected by angels. Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, or taxes. Literally, that's what before I even pulled that card, that's what I just said. So somebody is trying to mess with your finances, but it's not going to work. Sense of humor. Thank you for helping me see the humor in this situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I am willing to view my experience in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. Like I'm telling you, as soon as I picked up the card, when I saw sense of humor, this is immediately what popped into my head is, silly little rabbit, tricks are for kids. So somebody's playing child's play again. Like somebody's playing these. So this is what I got. We talked about this a few weeks back. Some of you have your bachelors. Somebody's trying to play kindergarten games with you when you got your bachelor's in spirituality. So they're playing these little kindergarten games. Like whoever these people are, they're either inexperienced at what they're doing or somebody lied to them and told them that they were skilled. Because they're not moving they're not doing anything. They're not changing it. They can't do anything. Everything is unchanged. So just, silly little rabbit, tricks are for kids. What I'm also getting is somebody is enraged by your appearance. This might be today or this week. I just see you guys like walking somewhere. I don't know if you're walking to the store. I don't know if you're walking to your car. I don't know if you're walking to your mailbox. I don't know if you're walking to, walking into the store. Whatever you're going, you got somebody that is going to be enraged by how you look. Somebody is so obsessed with your physical appearance. They are comparing themselves to you and to them. Not everybody can be a peacock, okay? And there's nothing wrong with not being a peacock, but don't attack the peacocks for being a peacock, right? So some people were meant to blend into the wall. They were meant to be beige. When I say beige, I'm not talking about a skin color. I'm talking about out of the rainbow colors. Some people were just meant to be a beige, whereas you guys are meant to sparkle. You guys are meant to to do all this right here. You guys are meant to be colorful and special and unique. Whereas, you know, maybe the majority, they were meant to be a nice beige, something that blends in real well. And there's nothing wrong with the beiges of the rainbow. There's nothing wrong with it. But don't be mad because the colors outshine the beige. Focus upon divine and perfect health. God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so that they support my well-being. So what do you guys think this means? What this is saying is guiding my actions so that they can support my well-being. So is eating 75 pizzas in one sitting, is that supporting your health? No. Is refusing to exercise for even 2 minutes, is that supporting your health? No. So do things that actually support your well-being. This could be mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever this health is. You know, focus upon divine and perfect health. That's what some of you need to be doing currently. Okay, so somebody feels like the strongest energy I'm getting right now is somebody feels like whatever they do, it doesn't work. Whatever attacks they're doing, it doesn't work. I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm seeing a meeting happening and I'm seeing everybody bringing like $20. Everybody bringing $5. Some people are bringing $3. Like there's a group of people that are putting all their money together to pay for spell work against you. And a lot of these people, they don't have money to feed their families. Whoever's so they're like, I think I'll keep my $10. I could use it. Or I think I'll keep my $2. I could use it. Or, you know, I think this week I'm not gonna pay, you know, I'm not gonna be in the pool to pay for the spell work. Sorry, I'm not gonna do it. And somebody's getting pissed off because they see that there's no result. Whatever attacks they do, they see zero. In fact, you just keep getting better and better and better and better. They don't want to pay to see you better. They want to pay to see you worse. But somehow you're getting better. And then we have shield yourself. Archangel Michael, I ask you protect me, my loved ones, my vehicle, and my home with your powerful shield. Surround us in your purple light, which allows only pure love to penetrate. Please stay with me day and night and keep my loved ones safe. And then name specific people. Yes. So for some of you, maybe you have some psychotic people around you that maybe want to actually harm you. Did you need me to help you with something? Do you want more soup? Okay. Do you want me to make you a bagel? Give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back. Do you want some oranges cut up?
No.
Oh, cancel that one. Cancel it and then press that one. Perfect. Do you want some fruit? Do you want some oranges?
What? No.
Okay.
No, very cool. No.
I'm going to put this next to it just for a second. Welcome to the Sunday Tarot Messages, everyone. I hope everybody's doing great. I'm a mom. I got to do the mom thing. 24/7. I wouldn't have it any other way.
I don't remember the water towers back.
Oh, you did? You put them
Did
down?
not. Whoever did that, whoever took them off, stop it immediately.
Okay, I'll stop. I was trying to clean the refrigerator. Oh, that's why I took it off.
Oh, don't do it again.
Okay, I won't do that again.
Because what if it throws a body in the water tanks?
Oh,
And what
no.
if the water fountain?
Oh, that's true.
Then nobody will fill up their water bottle in the water fountain. So
That's true.
So those water tanks are for the water fountain, or for hey mom.
Tell me.
I would say why there's a fire escape just in case if there's a body in the water tanks like Lisa Lamb.
Poor Lisa Lamb.
Yeah, if there was a body, they
We
could.
love you, Elisa.
Can you talk about it?
For a second I will, and then I have to get back to this. Okay, so Max, he's basically a historian. He's had many, many past lives. So he likes to get to the bottom of things, especially true crime. So Elisa Lamb, he's recreated the Cecil Hotel and try to recreate the events to try to debunk some things. He's very scientific, very, very intellectual, very scientific, very much so a news reporter. Definitely, yes. He likes to get to the bottom of mysteries, and he's very good at this. So he's recreated some water towers, and he told me I need to keep the water towers there. Okay, I will. Okay, and he even made a fire escape. He made the whole thing, reenacted the whole thing.
Well, it's
Okay.
not the Cecil Hotel, it's the Army Men's School.
Oh, he changed it to the Army Men's School. It was formerly the Cecil Hotel and the Stay on Main.
But back then, when people were a little in my house, it was a Cecil.
Back in the day, it used to be a Cecil. Now it's the Army Men's School.
No. After they closed down the Army Men's School, and then they turned it into the Fort, and then they turned it back into the Army Men's School.
Oh, okay. It's had a lot of former names, collective. If you guys are wondering what the heck am I doing, I'm lighting some sage. It's like a nice cool day, and like I have the door cracked, and it's good energy. Okay, so we have spend more time outdoors. Thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connecting with nature. So some of you, it's very important that you do this. Even if you just crack a window and you're just breathing in some fresh air, whether it's you actually being outdoors and having some fun, whatever this may be to you, it's saying that this is in your best interest. And then we have God is in charge. Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. God is in charge. So some of you need to step out of the way of karma, and so that God and the angels can let things play out in a certain way. There's a certain chain of events that you cannot be involved in. So it's saying like Spirit is asking for you to step out of the way so that people can get hit. All right. So let's move on to another deck. Okay, so let's move on to the what lies beneath. So these cards are not for the weak. This could be alarming, unsettling. So just if you can't handle it, you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. All right. Sunday Tarot messages to carry over for the week. Good morning, everyone. I love all of your likes, your shares, and your subscribes, your comments. I will be responding to your comments when the live is over because I can't read. I gotta like look at the comments like this in order to respond. Divorce. So somebody is getting a divorce right now. So due to like a fake friend is getting a divorce right now. A fake friend is getting a divorce. Somebody who tried to betray you is actually headed for divorce right now. Somebody's having like a nervous breakdown because of this. And then in their feelings, so somebody's emotionally unstable right now. They're getting a divorce. They're getting a breakup. Watching the shit show go down. So some of you are going to be watching your enemies in ruin. Destroyed, shattered, broken. It's a promiscuous person. Yeah, somebody was cheating a lot with like a lot of people. Yeah, there is. Some of you have too much emotional intelligence to get played. You kicked a group of people or a person to the. Some of you would not. Fake friends again. Some of you would not entertain somebody. You guys wouldn't entertain a person, place, or a thing. Somebody tried to like befriend you guys and you wouldn't do it. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I always feel uneasy about anybody that's like, oh my God, Jamie, and they don't know me. That happens to me all day. I'm like, hi. Or if they were acting weird, and then now they're like, hi. And then I turn around and walk away. So just, you guys use discernment. Just use discernment. There's a lot of psychos out here for different reasons. I mean, I literally have a Yolanda, the lady who killed Selena, that lives 2 doors down. And then a whole bunch more surrounding me. And I'm just like, what the hell? She's probably watching right now. Hi, Yolanda. That's not her name. Her name is not Yolanda. I know her name, but I'm not going to say it here. Because then she'll be like, even though she's stalking me. She watches all my videos. The people in the complex watch all my videos. They're watching this one too. Hello, complex. Why, hello. Good morning. Are you going to do something productive with your life today? Nope, you're going to watch me. Okay, so let's see. Let's move on to another deck. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Sunday Tarot messages to carry over for the week. They are, Heather. They're watching. That's what they do all day. They like... It's really pathetic. And then they wonder why they have no money. Because they won't work. They're busy watching me. Sunday Tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. I'm their full-time job that they're not getting paid for. They will play victim once they know they're losing. So now they're going to play victim. So you guys, so now somebody's losing. So now they're like, this guy's falling. They're out to get me. Wah. So now they're going to play victim because they're losing. And then we have beware of anyone from the past wanting to enter back into your life. We are on the heels of Mercury retrograde over here. Yeah. Watch out. Yeah, we're on the heels of Mercury retrograde, and everybody knows what that means. That means the exes, the ex-friends, they're all coming back around. You know, collective, use discernment. You know, for those of you, you know, I always forget, there's a lot of people that are new to this stuff. Like, they're new to astrology, they're new to tarot, they're new to spirituality, they're new to God and the angels, they're new to deities, they're new to ancestors, they're new to past lives, they're new to this. So for those of you that are new to this, Mercury retrograde happens about 3 to 4 times a year. It's moon cycles, moon phases, different planetary alignments that create a Mercury retrograde. So what that can do is that can create electronic issues. You know, your vehicles could break down, cell phones having issues, internet connection issues. Definitely breakups happen a lot of arguments, a lot of fighting. So the best way to use this energy is to be prepared. So make sure that you have savings. Make sure that you have a plan B. Make sure if you know that this is coming up, maybe stay away from certain people or let some small fights go so they don't turn into big fights. Even celebrities, they have meltdowns during retrograde. Like, they have the worst psychotic, stupid meltdowns during retrograde where they like go public with some crazy, like, just like, you know, what is that SpongeBob meme? I'ma head out. Like, just head out. Like, you're like, not me. What is it? Fast as fast can be. I'm the gingerbread man and you can't catch me. So be the gingerbread man and run away. All right, Sunday Tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now? Affirmations. And then we have emotional healing, winter, love life, and then sun. Your sun is watched over and protected as he explores his world. So some of you have a son that maybe they're going off to college, maybe they're hitting a milestone and you're very worried. You're very concerned, you're very worried. but it's saying here that your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world. So there is safety here. So for all of you helicopter moms out there, I know I'm 100% I'm a hands-on helicopter mom. I hover. So I hit a milestone a few weeks ago. I'm saying I hit a milestone. I was in line at the store and I could literally see something that I needed that I forgot. And I was like, let me use this moment to exercise his independent, like for him to exercise his independent. So I was like, hey, Max, can you run and get that for me? It was about like 30 feet away in the grocery store, which I never could not see him. I could see him the whole time. And I'm like literally standing there watching. I let him go grab the thing and bring it back to me. And I was hyperventilating. But I did it. He did it, of course, but I did it too mentally. I'm like, oh God. Okay. Baby steps. We're not going to do that again for a while, but it was a start. It was a start, right? Because I don't want to hinder him. I don't want to handicap him by not letting him, do stuff. But it's a different world now, right? It's a different world. So I just don't want, So some of you, your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world, because kids need to get a scraped knee in order to get up, right? Kids need to live their life, but it's different times. You guys know how I grew up, school of hard knocks, no supervision, you just survived, right? So when you grow up like that, you learn. So his age compared to when I was walking over railroad tracks. I was literally walking 1.5 miles to school every day as a kindergartner in snow that was waist high, because, I was little, a kindergartner that was I'm like crunching through the snow. My pants would be soaking wet by the time I got to school. But I'm here. But I lived. But I'm here. What is that? The Hangover. But did you die? No. So that's what I think about him. I'm like, if I was able to do all that, I think he can walk 30 feet away and grab a box of Cheez-Its. So just, of course, it's different times though. So I am in no way encouraging any of you mothers to not be a helicopter parent. And some of these other kids out here, they have demonic parents. So these negative things rub off to those kids. So you literally, it's kind of dangerous to even let your kids play with certain other kids. Because those other kids, Shanquilla Robinson, these envious friends. Poor Max, I have to always tell him all the time, I'm like, be careful of envious people, I kind of live in a bit of a bad neighborhood. It wasn't a bad neighborhood when I first moved here, but it's turned into a bad neighborhood. And both kids, they have some privileges that other people don't have, and just tell them, just be careful. Just understand where somebody's energy is coming from. So I had to really drill it into him about two-faced people, envious people, how to react, how to not react, to handle that stuff. And I think a lot of you out there, you have to do this as well with your kids. Make sure that you let your kids know about people, even other kids. Because if the parents are envious, the children will be envious too. Okay, winter. The answer to your prayers, all affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So all that you're seeking in the winter months, right? So it's still the winter months. So the first cards that I pulled, what I got is that something really incredible is about to happen for you guys, and that you need to keep your wits about you. So all that you've been asking for, the answers to your prayers, the affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. Oh, I skipped some cards. Affirmations. To lift up your thoughts. So even if you can't dig down deep and find some positive affirmations, listen to subliminals, do some Reiki. Even if you have to record your own voice, saying positive affirmations, and play it while you're sleeping. Whatever you need to do to keep it going. Because like because those TikToks, you know how they go on a loop? Even if it's like a 30-second video, it replays and replays. You could like make a 30-second video for yourself and just have it, put the phone next to you and just have it replay. I am literally my own best cheerleader. I will even have dreams of myself saying, get up and get in the game. We don't have fucking time for this. Do we let the enemy win? Never. And I'm like, oh, I wake up, I'm like, oh. Some of you out there even said that you guys have dreams about me doing that to you. So we have love life. Sometimes your own best friend is not always. Your own best friend is yourself. Love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. So here we go. Oh, I forgot to do the emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. So we have affirmations, emotional healing, winter, and love life. So there are some things that you guys need to clear out to get true love. Now, what happened then cannot happen now because you're wise. You're too smart now. So however anybody got over on you before, they can never get over on you that way again. So this is a trust issue. Do you trust yourself enough to cut something off when it goes south? Can you really ever be in a bad situation again if you have all this wisdom? Possibly, but it probably won't last long, right? So whatever the past issues were, so like let's say somebody played you like a fucking fiddle a year ago, 5 years ago, 100 years ago. You know the warning signs. You know what they are. So no one will ever be able to get over on you like that again because you have too much wisdom. You gained too much wisdom. You've done too much. You've gained too much wisdom. It can never happen again, ever. So for some of you, that's what's happening now. You guys are coming to this realization and emotionally healing that nobody can ever hurt you in the way that they hurt you before because you know too much. You'll see the red flags and you will walk away. Yes, you will. So now we have money moves. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now? I am getting the most intense, envious energy, right? Like somebody's sending you guys envious energy. Like somebody's like watching you in rage and envy. Okay, opportunity. New job opportunities, change of workplace or business trip. Change is coming up just in time. So something incredible is about to happen just in time. And then we have social status. You will reach the heights of fame and society. Don't get arrogant. Public face. Follow your heart, become who you want to be, earn a reputation. It's okay to be yourself. So it's a guaranteed recipe for disaster when you get arrogant. It's one thing to have boundaries, but it's quite another to get arrogant. When you start thinking that you're better than everybody else, when you start being like, oh, they don't have money, oh, they're not this, or oh, they're this, you're not going to succeed. And if you do succeed, it'll be limited. It'll be limited. Some of you out here think that low vibrational people are winning. They have small wins and then they drop. What is it? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. So for some of you, you might think somebody's like winning or that somebody's like, oh, I guess that's the way to be. No. So it's saying here, social status, you will reach the heights of fame in society. Don't get arrogant. So just make sure that you guys are reminding yourself, check that ego as you're going up. As you're climbing, check that ego because The same people you meet on your way up, you might meet on your way down, and you may need them. When I was at my worst, I had so many people do so many kind things for me. There's a girl from my town named Amanda Wheeler. I literally had not a dollar to my name, didn't have any money for coffee, and I wanted coffee. I'm a coffee girl. This was like 20 years ago. Amanda worked at the local gas station, and she would sneak me free coffee every day. And I don't even know at the time if she knows how much that meant to me, but she went through a huge financial jam years later, and I was able to buy her kids school clothes. I was able to pay her rent, and I was able to do other really nice things for her. So if you guys can be kind to somebody, I would do it. It always pays off. And all of the kind things I've done for other people have paid off times 100 every time over. So if you guys have the opportunity to help somebody, don't do it because you're looking for something in return, but it always balances out, but you always end up with so much more by just simply being kind. You know, kindness goes a very long way. Years and years and years and years ago, I worked at a cantina. That's a place where like you drink the fake beer, you drink the water. It's like $15. The waitresses give you $10 per glass of water, right? And I met so many incredible people over there. My car was breaking down. I didn't have the money to fix it. I was drinking fake beer with a guy, and he turned out to be a mechanic and fixed my car for free. I had other people that hooked me up with places to live off of that. I have met so many incredible people, and then I've seen them later on in years, and I was able to help them with something. So due to this channel itself, I have connections in high places and low places, and I've been able to use those resources through you guys to help other people. So, you know, it all kind of balances out. So just understand that doing the right thing, doing something kind, never goes unnoticed. Even if it doesn't go noticed at the moment, it never goes unnoticed. So do the right thing. All right, so now let's do this deck. Welcome to the Sunday messages, everyone. I love all of your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments. Maxie, is that your brother?
No.
Okay. Sunday tarot messages. When my oldest gets up, everybody knows. My oldest runs the show around here. When he says jump, we say how high.
I think one is coming.
Okay. Mermaid with the floating flowers. If any of you are dealing with autism, you know what it is. He is the love of my life, and I wouldn't trade him for anything. Anything at all. Okay, so where's that? Okay, if you guys don't have Lucy Cavendish cards, get some. And this is not I'm not sponsored to say this or anything. I had the little booklet here. I know I did. I know I did. Where's the booklet? Hey, come on. I know I did.
No.
Oh, there it is. I was like, okay, I knew it was here. Okay. Mermaid with the floating flowers. Oh, wait, before I read this, everybody's welcome on the social hour, by the way. The social hour is paid, you know, you have to pay for like the questions and the readings, but you guys are more than welcome to come in, chit chat, hang out in the comment section. Just as long as everybody's respectful, everybody is welcome in the social hour. So I don't want people, some people are like, well, I listen and I don't say anything because, you know, I don't have the money to pay for a reading or this or that. You guys are still welcome in the social hour. Feel free to chit chat with the moderators, with everybody. Everybody's cool there. It's a friendly, happy, positive environment, you know, non-judgmental environment, because some people have some shit pop off, right? So don't judge people, please. It's no judgments. Okay. You will soon be honored and recognized. Your accomplishments will soon be acknowledged. There is no need to be shy. You have earned the acclaim you deserve to be recognized. You may feel the need to question the reward or the motives of those who seek to recognize you for what you have done. Don't worry. The attention is genuine. The esteem is sincere. You have accomplished a great deal in the past that was never recognized. This explains your reluctancy to accept goodwill of your well-wishers now. But now it's time to open yourself up to the praise and allow it to heal a part of you that has been neglected for so long. Embrace being a success, a hero, or the award winner without letting it embarrass you or go to your head. Well, maybe just a little bit. So that's what the cards we're talking about in the money deck, that you guys will reach certain levels of success, and don't get arrogant. Some of you, maybe by nature, you don't accept compliments very well, or you feel like somebody, are they being fake? Because maybe you guys have dealt with a lot of fake people. So it's only natural that, No. We have mermaid with the pink lotus. Stop what you're doing and take a deep breath. It's time to relax. You are not selfish, and that can be a blessing. Helping your loved ones is an important part of who you are, but sometimes it's okay to set aside your worries and about others and take some time for yourself. So I'm sure a lot of you have this issue. I know I do. If I'm literally not going, I feel like I'm being lazy. I watch TV. I think it was like last week. I watched TV and I felt guilty about it. I was like, oh my gosh, I literally sat here and watched 2 hours of TV. What didn't I get done in those 2 hours? So for some of you, it's saying here, take time to relax. Take it. You're not a slave. You can have 5 minutes to yourself. You're allowed to do that. So Spirit just wants you to just take a moment to yourself. And then we have Storm Chaser. Energy is in the air. You will soon be struck with profound creative power. Tap into this energy and find the inspiration to create art, writing, or another form of expression. Be warned, this force will build up and it will be released. It is best to select proper creative outlets so it does not turn into destructive force. This creative energy can produce amazing results. Tap into artistic reserves you never knew you had. If you open yourself up to the power and receptive to the right time, now is the time to complete that project you've been wanting to finish, but have had trouble wrapping it up. It is also ideal time to start something new, your signature piece, your work of a lifetime. If you do not do it soon, you may miss this exceptional opportunity. Who knows when it will come again? So whatever's stirring up in you, whatever momentum that's building, you need to go full force with it. Whatever this is, you need to let it out. And then we have my tentacle friend. You have become overextended like the octopus, who has stretched its arm in different directions. Its overextension has left you weak, vulnerable, and haggard. It is time to reduce your obligations and draw inward for a time. Decide upon your highest priorities and release those duties that no longer aid you or are not as important as they once were. Reclaim the parts of yourself, both mentally and physically, that are being improperly used. Let them rest for a time. When you are feeling stronger, put them back to use constructively. If you see the need, but do not let yourself get overburdened again. Always keep an arm in reserve for a surprise task that is near and dear to your heart, or it fuels your personal ambitions. So again, with the rest. So some of you are doing way too much.
I'm just trying to spell Grumpy Bear's G.
Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta get your bagel, and then I'll type that in. You said Grumpy Bear?
No, Grumpy Bear's Day.
Okay.
The baby kid, look at the cup. Look at it.
Oh, I love that. You made it look so nice. Just a moment, guys.
Just a moment, hamburgers.
Can you grab a plate so I can grab those bagels as soon as I'm done?
Or can you grab a hamburger so I can get those hamburger buns? No.
Do you want butter?
No.
There's game. You found it? Okay. 1 second, guys. Welcome to the Sunday Tarot Messages. I hope everybody's doing great. I love all of your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. I love them all. I'm getting the obsessed vibe again. Somebody's so angry about the way you look. I'm picking up the strongest. Somebody's so mad about your appearance, about the way you look. Like somebody's literally having a conniption fit right now. Some of you may be listening to this with headphones, and you might be like in a public place right now, and you're feeling like all eyes are on you, and maybe you're like trying to like not notice, but trust and believe somebody's looking at you like in anger. They are PO'd. Collective, somebody's freaking out about the way you look. Like I always tell you guys, you know, appearance really doesn't matter because we're all going to get old someday. No matter how much plastic surgery we do, no matter what we do, we're all going to get old someday. Each and every one of us. Our looks are going to fade. Whether it's 6 feet under, it fades. Whether, you know, it's all going to fade. So that's really not important. But there are many people who place importance on what they don't have. So they get mad at people for looking attractive. I told you guys this story. I was in Starbucks in the line, and this gorgeous woman was in front of me. Really gorgeous, gorgeous. And then there were people behind us, and the women were like getting real mad. They were hating on her. They're all like, and I was like, hey, I just want to tell you, you look so beautiful. And she was like, thank you. Because a lot of times attractive people don't get compliments. Because people feel like they hear it all day long. So like, I'm not going to tell you. So I always go out of my way to give people compliments, especially if I know like they're controversial. But I was just thinking to myself, do these women know how pathetic they are? I mean, it's obvious that they're envious. I'm like, do they not know that they're that pathetic, obsessing over another woman's looks? Why don't they hit the gym? That lady, she had like it looked like she exercised a lot. She was physically fit. She had like it wasn't like a 6-pack, but you know, when it's like starting to form, like that feminine kind of fit, really good looking lady. Like, you know, it's instead of being envious, hit the gym. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now? Sunday tarot messages for the collective. Trap. Closing the cycle. Yeah, somebody could not set you up. They couldn't trap you. Yeah, you're closing the cycle. You have some psycho person, crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go. So this is just an obsessed person, someone who won't let go, a psycho or a crazy ex. Somebody's trying to do love spells. They may have a GPS on your car, a tracker on your vehicle. They watch everywhere you go, everything you do. A thug, somebody's going to get arrested for this tracker that they have on your car. Or for stalking you. They're effed up over this. Yeah, somebody's going to go to jail for stalking you. Secluded, bad news, separation, reflecting, soul searching. Yeah, somebody's effed up over you. Yeah, I feel like some of you are going to like a mechanic shop today and you're going to get that thing taken off and then somebody's going to get arrested for this. Somebody's family is going to receive. So like, let's say there's a bad person in a family. Unfortunately, their whole family will suffer for their bad deeds. Round and round cycles, triggers, lessons, not happy, true colors. The truth is out. Somebody fell in their own trap. Whatever trap that was set for you, they fell in their own trap. So they are freaking out. I mean, what did they expect to happen? Okay, so I am going to do 2 more decks and then I'm going to close it down. Welcome to the Sunday Tarot messages for the collective. These are messages to carry over for the week. These are the Doreen, no, I think these are the Radley Valentine cards. These are Radley Valentine cards. So we have the Magician. Magic is alive in your life. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest if you believe it. Ego. So this is the Magician. The ego is the devil card here. Illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation and then make choices that support your path to happiness. Addictions or unhealthy habits. So yeah, somebody's envious of an empress. So somebody's obsessed with an empress. They are, so an empress or an emperor. So somebody who is more successful than them, somebody who they perceive to have more, somebody's obsessed with them, and Spirit is asking for someone. The illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation and then make choices that support your path to happiness. Addictions or unhealthy habits. So somebody has an unhealthy habit of obsessing over you, or maybe this is your boss at work. Somebody goes out of their way to stalk and harass you because you're an empress, because they perceive you as better than them. And everybody knows that this is how they perceive you, even though they try to act like that's not how. Somebody's very upset because everybody knows. That's embarrassing. Like I would be, and then we have the Hermit. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or be a spiritual mentor, self-discovery. So some of you do isolate. Some of you are in hermit mode. Some of you are introverts. Some of you just focus on your spirituality. That's what you do. It's saying keep doing it. You're doing a good job. And then we have five of fire. Conflict with others caused by opposing opinions. Walk away from drama unless the situation is really worth your time. Then stand up for yourself. Very ambitious people. So yes, you have people that are in competition with you, but you cannot compete with an empress or an emperor. So there are people that are, and again, I don't judge people, but it's saying here, like there are people that are lower than you in a multitude of ways that try to compete with you, but they can't compete with you. And they're too slow to understand that. Their obsession is too strong to there's no way to compete with you. You're not even in the same category. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Like especially if you're not invited to the table, how are you competing for a seat at the table when you don't even know where the table is located? Very strange. Okay, I want to do one more. Let's do one more deck, and then we'll do the tarot cards and we'll close it out. And I will say good morning to everybody in the comment section. Okay, Sunday tarot messages for the collective to carry over for the week. I have so much fun with these Sunday messages. I sometimes I lose track of time, and then I'm like, it's getting, I don't want this to be like a 2-hour thing. Avoidance, in hiding, feeling guilty, no communication. So somebody feels guilty for how they treated you. There was secrecy, a third party hooking up, or STDs, and then envy. Somebody is envious of you, a spiteful hater, they're jealous. So listen, collective. So this says love affair. And then we have secrecy, third party hooking up, STD. So this doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic thing. It could be, but somebody could be avoiding you because they betrayed you in a group. Somebody could be avoiding you because of secrecy. Somebody could have lied about you. And now they're avoiding you because they feel guilty. They know that they're envious. They're a hater, they're spiteful, and they're jealous of you. They watch everything you do. They obsess over you nonstop. And then we have toxic people, addictions, bad advice, wrong crowd. So somebody is avoiding you because they feel guilty, but they're also avoiding that negative crowd. I don't know if I should say this or not. I don't know if I should. I'm not going to. Because I feel like if this person, if I say this, I could hurt somebody's feelings real bad. So I don't want to. Because I feel like the guy is a really good guy and his wife is cheating on him and I have proof of it, but I don't want to. I won't. He's a very good person. He doesn't deserve that. So I'm not going to say it. He's a very good person. He's a very good father. He's a very good husband. He works hard. But anyway, let's move on. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now? What does the collective need to know right now? Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week. Seven of Pentacles. So somebody is watching you, observing you. They're watching you make money. They're watching you thrive financially. They're watching your ships come in. Your enemy has realized that they've lost and they have stopped nothing for you. This envy, this hatred, this evil, they've realized that they have stopped nothing for you. You're celebrating. Look at this. You're celebrating new beginnings. You're celebrating happiness. You're thriving. Your life is beautiful. Somebody's freaked out because their finances are so bad. They keep losing and losing and losing. Somebody wants to win, but they keep losing and losing and losing. They're so upset. They're freaking out because they're losing. So remember the card that came out, once they're losing, they will play victim. So now that somebody is losing, they're playing victim and they're blaming you for all of their problems. Yep, why everything is going bad for them, they're blaming you now. Yep. Their money's bad. Nothing's working for them. Everything is bad for them. You also have a Sagittarius or Aries that doesn't want to bother you anymore. It could be a masculine. They've decided they don't want to bother you. They're losing too much by bothering you. So some fire sign man. This could be an ex of yours, but some fire sign man has realized, yeah, they're losing too much by messing with you. They want to move on. Also, you guys are at the 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. You guys are just winning. You're just out here winning left and right. There's a Queen of Swords mad about this, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, or a bitter person. They're really mad about this. Yeah, people are blocking this person's number or not. They keep texting people about you. They keep texting people, sharing something like it's like a group chat or something. And people are like, they're looking at the message, but then they're like not responding. Or they're like responding with an emoji. Whereas before people would like write paragraphs. People are like, I think I'm going to step away from the table. I'm going to head out. Yeah. All right, guys, JamieZebra23.com to top for now. Love you. Long time. I'm going to say good morning to everybody. Oh, reading specials are $25. I offer same-day readings and a $10 one question, one answer via email only. I also have 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and JamieZebra23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment, that'd be super duper lovely. Also, I do have spell work on the second page of my only website, JamieZebra23.com. Yes, I do. Okay. Hey, Queen Watkins, good morning. Hey, Leanne, how are you? Good morning. Hey, Darnell. Hey, Sam. Hey, Heather. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Mickey B. So instead of Mickey D's, Mickey B. I love it.
What is Mickey B?
Mickey D's is McDonald's. It's called good old Mickey D's. That's what we used to call it back in the day.
But now what is it?
It's just McDonald's. I don't know what the young people, it's just McDonald's, right? It's not Mickey D's anymore? Do you guys Walmart back in the 90s? Did you guys call Walmart Wally World?
What's Wally World?
Because in my small town,
What's Wally World?
Wally World was Walmart. That's what we called it. We're going to Wally World. Did you guys ever say that?
Yeah.
Good old Wally World. You know how like Facebook will show you past posts? So when I was pregnant
What's me?
with you, I only ate seafood. Now he hates seafood. He won't have anything to do with it. I literally ate seafood every day.
Bro, just give me a
And my ex was like, hey, you can't just be eating crab legs every day and crab cakes and shrimp and you got to eat something else. Like that can't be all. So your whole that's all I ate. So I don't like the meat at McDonald's. I think the meat tastes fake and disgusting. Like I grew up in a place where people butchered their own animal. Like we're it's a town of hunters. You know that. Hunting, you know that.
All the hunt. I want to grow up in New York.
Yes. So you can go with Uncle Jesse. So I know what meat tastes. I know what it tastes like, right? So
Oh no.
I know what it's supposed to taste like and what it's not. So
ever.
The Post, it goes,
No.
the only place I get respect is down at good old Mickey D's. They are the ketchup to my French fries. They are the wind beneath my wings. When I tell them, make me a cheeseburger with no meat, extra pickles, extra onions, that's what I get down at the good old Mickey D's. In a world of F-boys and tomfoolery, I can always count on my local Mickey D's. I saw that, I burst out laughing. I was like, dang. That must have been a rough day. The only place I get respect is down at the good old Mickey D's. The cheeseburgers with no meat actually taste pretty. I mean, I haven't had one of those for like 8 years, but back, I don't know how they would taste now because everything's changed, but it was really good with extra dehydrated onions, extra pickles, ketchup, mustard, and the cheese and the bread. That hit the spot. All right, guys, jamiezebra23.com. Have an amazing Sunday. Love you long time. Stay tuned for the weeklies, the dailies, all that good stuff. Ta-ta for now. Love you long time.